What's up, you guys? It's your girl Gina, J&G Family Life, and welcome to my channel. So today is the day that we're going to look at my teacher planner. So I'm gonna lotion my hands so my hands won't be looking like a crusty, rusty, hot mess. I even went and got my nails painted for this video, y'all. So it won't be looking the hot, extra hot mess. So y'all ready to do this? Let's look at this planner. So here we go.
I know a new one wants to.
Huh? What? Go to bed. Why are you supposed to be in the bed? What are you doing? Come on, let me see. What are you doing? What is that? What are you doing? You learned another way to use your tongue. Okay, goodbye. Girl, they supposed to be in the... I decided to do this video at night. And these little crumb snatchers is still running around the house. All right, y'all. Anywho, let's get it. Okay, so here we go. This is my planner, my happy planner that I got from Michael's. It says, and then I realized adventures are the best way to learn. I love that quote, you guys, because of course kids, they love adventures, and it is the best way to learn. It really is. So I love this, so I grabbed this. I'll if I can find the link to this planner, I will put it in the description box. But let's get into it. So when I first opened it up, this was cute. They have the apples. It came like a little in like this little teacher planner kit. So it came with this here, which I taped it. It didn't come taped, but I taped it on here. It come with a pre-adhesive tape, so you can tape it on any part of the book. That's what I'm gonna say. And then it came with these cute little teacher stickers, which I'll be using when I plan my lessons. And so I just put them right here. Okay, I actually created this on my Word document, pulled a picture off of Google. Me and my husband decided this was the scripture we wanted for our school. Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Galatians 6:9. This is the King James Version. I love this scripture. The first thing I put in my planner, I created this on Excel, is lunch and snack menu plans. I'm debating on whether or not I want to put this inside of a laminated so I can just reuse it, or if I just want to reprint them, because it's enough for 1 month, so I will only need to print 9. So yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to write on the paper and then erase, as you go. So I wanted to have something like this so I can plan this for school as well. I turn the page. This is actually the actual cover for this book. And I think I'm going to end up taking this and taping them together, because I don't really need, this cover. But I do need the other side, which is the 2021 calendar year, 2020-2021 academic calendar year, and then this is our school calendar for the year. So I like to have them on the same layout here. Okay, after we pass that is another open space, because I want to tape these two together and put this so it'll look like this, right? And this is our schedule for the year, our homeschool schedule for the year, which, as you can see, for some of you all that actually watch my schedule video, I've already edited this and changed this. I actually added snack time in here, because I was going to have them do snack when they read, as they worked, they was going to eat snack, but my kids is too sloppy. We needed to literally stop what we was doing, eat a snack, wash our hands, all that. So now I put my read aloud time up here, and then I made a very clear line as to when we take our clipboard up again. So this has been edited as well. After our schedule, I put a page in here for our loop schedule. So I created this page as well. Morning basket, our daily and our weekly, and I left this open for something else I might want to think of later. I haven't written in any of this. I wanted to have it clear so you guys can see it as clear, so you can kind of imagine what you could do for your own kiddos as well. And so this is what I created for this on my Excel sheet. Then we turn it. We have 180 days of school, so we have a counting down from 180 all the way down to 1. And I think we've done like maybe 8 days of school or something like that. So once I finish this video, then I can color in all the spots when I'm done. What? Huh? Girl, what is you still doing up, child? These kids will not go to bed. They must know I'm down here doing a video. It's like, mommy's doing a video. Let's go interrupt her every 3 minutes. Okay. So this I created on Excel as well. 180 days of school. You color 1 square for each day until you get to 180. This is actually on Xavier's wall, and he wanted his from 1 to 180. So I changed his up. So the next sheet that I created is our family attendance record. Family last name, which would be ours this school year. First name of children, which would be, I'm just going to put all 3 of my kids up here. And then these are the months, and these are the days. And then this is total for the month and total to date. So this might be, let's say 7, total to date is 7. And then I'll take this total for the month, add this and this together. So by the end of the year, we'll know exactly how many days we did per month and what the total is for the year. Okay, let's keep going. This is a sheet I made, a read aloud planning sheet, which is what I plan to read for the year. So after this video is over, I'm going to put all of the book titles and all of the authors that I have a stack of books over to the side that I want to read to them for the year. And then once the book is done, we'll check mark it. I'll check mark it as I'll get through all the books. Okay. Easy peasy, guys. So here's another one I made, family field trip list. The family field trip, the date, the time that we plan on going, or I'll write in the, are you kidding me? Oh my God, hold on, y'all. What is going on? Oh my word. Okay, you guys, welcome to the Hearnville way. Okay, so date, the time, you can either write the time or the operating hours, so you kind of know what time they're open. I could have put that on here too. But basically what time we want to go will be here. Location, the activity we plan on doing. Like if we go to the science center, there's like 20 different activities, 30 different, 40 different activities you can do. And we can just focus on that one activity. And then this, I wanted to put the cost for how much it costs per child, how much it costs per adult. Because sometimes their grandma might go with us, or sometimes Josh might go with us, or, so that way I can calculate the cost up at that time. Right now we're doing family field trips in the backyard. Because we ain't, this pandemic, we ain't going nowhere on no field trip. So unless it's a drive around, look at nature field trip. There we go. It don't cost us nothing but gas. Which also goes for this next sheet that I created, which was extracurricular activities. The child's name and the grade that they're in, the activity, and the date. So if my daughter was in gymnastics, what date she would go. If Jaden was in basketball, what dates he would go to practice. So things like that. But I can put a big X through that because we're not doing any extracurriculars. Now, in the state of Missouri, we have to record our, we basically got to record our hours, right? So this is broken down in core hours. What goes under the category of core, and non-core hours. What goes under the category of non-core. Now, some of them might not be right in one piece or another. Like, girl, that don't go there. They go up there. Well, you know what? It's as good as it's going to get for this year. So if you see anything that's like off, guess what? It's going to be all right this year. So this is for Missouri people that need that. I don't know what other state, needs you to, record that, but ours do. Okay, this is actually our 2021 our tracking. Like I said, Missouri, you have to track your hours. So basically, this is the month of July, the week of school, the number of days that we did, and this is the core in yellow, non-core in blue. And literally, so for instance, for example, I would take let's just say we started in July, but we didn't start till the 27th. So all of this will go gray. I do have this on my Excel spreadsheet. I printed this out for the sake of those that live in Missouri that needed to see how I was tracking our hours. So I would gray out literally all of this, and then I would put 60 across for the week, because we do 60 minutes of math, and then we do 30 minutes of 45 minutes of English, and I put 45, 45, 45, 40, like that. But I would really do it in my Excel sheet, and then my Excel sheet would calculate this being core, it would calculate this being non-core, then it would calculate the total of the month, and then the running total, how many non-core and core items for the month, and then it would transpose that to the next month, or the running total would calculate down here, and so on and so forth. I hope that makes sense. So, because I'm not going, a lot of people that track hours, they track like, oh, we did 12 minutes of math today, and then 15 minutes of math Tuesday, and then 20 minutes of math. No. We calculate that we put 60 minutes of math, and if we do it or we don't do it, we got room for 60 minutes of math. And that's what I put down there. I ain't breaking down every single second of the day. That would be super, super stressful. So for me, that's how I do it. I have just a set amount of days, and this is for the whole school year, you guys. That's in the book, and I have a set amount of days for that. And then that's that, okay? Then comes my kiddos. I have Janae, Jaden, Xavier. And I'm going to end up changing the colors. I like them because they're glistening, but Janae is usually pink or red. Jaden is green, and Xavier is blue. So, but right now, it'll do. And my little divider from my planning to my kids is Teacher's Rule. This came out of another Happy Planner book. But anyway, this is Janae. This is our first day of school pictures, guys. So this is Janae's pre-K plans. And so, literally, all of them is basically the same. So, Janae, these two sheets will get taped together, but I wanted to show you that it don't have to go together. So this is Janae's benchmarks. I created this as well. Benchmark in the resource for language arts, math, and reading. And then I'll write down her benchmarks, meaning what I want her to accomplish for the year, or you can do short-term goals too. But that's why I created this sheet that says my goals. So I will put like the month of July, August, September, October. I can do it that way. But I will only do 1 month at a time. I wouldn't do them all at once. So basically, if I write a goal in here and she accomplished it, great. If she don't and she's still improving on it, that same goal may roll over to the next. Well, it will roll over to the next month. So that way, it'll just roll over throughout the year until they're all accomplished, all the goals that I have set for her. And then over here, like I said, I will write down her benchmark. I want her to be able to read whatever book or whatever by that time of the end of the year, be able to read this fluently or whatever. And then the resource would be maybe fun hands-on learning. It might be a YouTube video. It might be whatever I'm thinking I might use for the resource for those benchmarks. Like what would I be using for that? Okay. And I made both of these too, guys. Okay. Now, you all saw this in my homeschool schedule video, so I don't really have to break it all the way down. But this is just our year at a glance for Janae across the top, Bible, and all of her different subjects that she's doing. She don't really sit through this. This is really Jaden's stuff. A lot of times she be in a room, and so she'll sit through it, and a lot of times she don't. So I just put it on there just so it'll be part of her schedule, so I can see where she's at. Okay. And then this is for the year. 3 weeks of lesson planning for her for the year. I mean, 3 weeks. 3 sheets of lesson plans, which end up being the school year. This is our lesson tracking sheet that I created. lesson tracker for the year, Hearnville Academy, and then Janae's subjects go in each spot. So there's 170 days for Abeka K4 and Abeka. I think every school year. Well, I know Abeka K4, K5, and now first grade, they have 170 lessons. So she's doing Bible with Jaden. So she's basically watching his video with him. So that's her Bible. And then when she's watching Bible, she has a nice art book, and she's just drawing and coloring while she's listening to the woman do the Bible stories. So I haven't touched this because I wanted it to be nice and clean for you guys. But what I would do is I would check mark, or I will color in the days that she's done. Okay, so that's with all of her books. I mean, all of the things that she's doing. So her phonics, her reading, all of them say 170 because of her K4 book. Reading skills, her handwriting, and so on and so forth. And then all of her things, her art projects. She only has 34 art projects. So this way I'll know if we're doing too much of one subject and not enough of another, we could pause on one and then let's focus more on this, or let's focus more on that because we're behind on this, or we haven't done that much of that work, not necessarily behind. Okay. This is Janae's reading list for her name, her grade, pre-K 4, the book that she read, the author, and we did it. Okay. Her course of study, name, school year, grade, her subjects that she's doing, and then the curriculum, the book that we're using for her, that particular subject. I can sign my name every month, which they have not signed their name for the month of July. We have 1 week of school in July, so I didn't really count that. I did put it here, but I literally actually forgot to do it, to be quite honest. That first week went by super fast. So she'll just do July and August. Her handwriting ain't gonna change that much for 1 week, y'all, so it'll be okay. So I'll go ahead and have her do this, and then every month I'll pull this out. I'll let her write in it, and then I'll take it back. And that's the good thing about the Happy Planner with these sheets. With the hole puncher, it just literally come out, and then you can just literally put them back in. That's why I love the Happy Planner. You ain't stuck to it. And then I just use my the big hole puncher for the Happy Planner for that. Okay. All right, and then the last thing for Naya is a pre-primer to 3rd grade Dosh words, which is sight words according to them, because some of these words are actually can actually be phonetically sound out, but I guess it's more like frequent words too. So I'm like, okay. So what I did was I saw something that had all of these on separate sheets or whatever. I just took them all and put them on one. So pre-primer is here. This is what she'll be working on towards the end of the year. Not now, because she's still learning how to phonetically read. So we don't do sight words until later on. But the sight words that she do know, I'll check mark them. And then once she don't know, I'll leave blank until she do know them. So that is Janae. Next is Jaden. Jaden's 1st grade plans. I had to add both these pictures, you guys, because his face was so unreal. I opened this up and I just laughed so hard. So again, these 2 pages are going to get taped together, and then here's his benchmarks and his goals. So the good news is I don't have to repeat it again, right? Here's his 1st grade year at a glance. 3 sheets for all 34 weeks for him, 36 weeks of school, 34 weeks of Abeka. And here we go. His lesson tracking is different. And the reason why I didn't put them all on the same sheet, like Janae's and Jaden's and on the same sheet, is because they have totally different curriculums. And I'm like, it would just be easy for me to just do their own. Okay. So this is phonics and language, spelling and poetry, because he has different subjects and different things like that. So this is all his tracking. So we'll track that. Then there's his reading list. Then there's his I can sign my name. Now Jaden is learning cursive this year. So he has 2. One he's going to print his name, and one he's going to write in cursive. So that is Jaden's. Okay. This is his Abeka cheat sheet, week 1 through 34, and what lessons are included in those particular weeks. So I put that in there so I can keep up with that. He also has the pre-primer 3rd grade to 3rd grade dossier words. Now, he has this oral reading evaluation sheets that I created. Literally, this little spot right here was in Abeka for reading, for when they do oral evaluations. They're like, you can do this if you want to, to do your oral. So I just literally took the information out of the book and created my own and put 4 on a sheet. So basically the date, the week number that his evaluation is going to be in, and then we'll go from there. And I made enough sheets for the school year according to how many evaluations he'll have this year. So that's what I created for his reading evaluations. Okay. And then his course of study, subject, and his books. And then his books had all the pages that had like the table of contents, how to administer tests and score and all that. So these are all of his book, his papers that came, the paper that was in the front of his books, put it that way. And so this is the arts book, and then the supplies. I did not want to lose that, so I put all of that in here. Okay. Next one is Xavier. Xavier 7th grade plans. And then my little baby, my big boy. Same thing for Xavier. 7th grade, we got benchmarks for him too. His comprehension wasn't as well last year. It was very, very low. And so we're trying to make sure that he's getting all those things. So he has different benchmarks, probably way less than Janae and Jaden. But I'm going to at least come up with a few goals, for him per subject. And then we'll break them down over here. Take the yearly ones and break them down over here. Okay. And then I could just always print more of these as well. And then, of course, here's his 3 pages of his year plan. And then his subjects are totally different. He's writing the Bible, 21 chapters in John. He is doing teaching textbooks, and we're working on reasoning skills because he is very literal, you guys. He don't think outside the box at all. So we're trying to get him to that point. Essentials in literature, essentials in writing. So when he's done with, all these different things, we'll check him off. Mystery or history, science and beginning, geography. There's his course of study, what subject, and the resource, the book, and his reading list. He has an actual reading list as well. And then we're back to the original planner, you guys. So this actually came with it. It's something new today. It's a pocket folder that they have in here, which is really nice. Reference notes for the substitute, which will be the principal, which will be Josh. So schedule, helpful tips, reliable students, reliable teacher. I guess that's just us, the kids and me. Okay. Here's it comes with the year at a glance. So we'll put in here, birthdays and weeks off and things like that as well. And it goes all the way to July. This is August, you guys. So we started school the last week of July. So this actually came out of my classic planner from last year. So this is the last week of July. It is a hot mess because I just heard it scribbled and scrabbled on there to get their lesson plan on here, and I totally do not like how I did it. It worked last year. This year it just don't seem like it's working. I don't know. But I had the subject at the top and then the date here. Can y'all wait, first of all, can you tell how the difference of space from the classic to the big planner? I didn't know it was this much bigger. Like, I don't know. But I'm loving the fact that I got a big planner this year. Oh, let's talk about this over here. So for every month, you get your top priorities. You can put your goals, your events, and holidays can go here. Student birthdays, and your focus this month. But because I have stickers, I can always change any of these things to something different and create my own little whatever. I'm not subject to just what they have in here. But anyways, I'm going to plan this totally different because I figured since Xavier got his own planner this year, I was going to do one sheet Janae's side and one sheet Jaden's side. And baby, you talking about somebody going, wait, okay, what's she doing? Okay, I said, no, that's not going to work. So I have a whole new plan for August. So with challenge comes growth. I love the little sayings. And this is the big spread for the months, you guys. I just put the weeks in here, week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because July it didn't happen with July, or they didn't have a July. So I just wrote first day of school here and then the days of the week to, bring it together. So that's just that. And then we'll write down whatever we need to put on here. This is literally how every month look, you guys. So when I do my, I wanted to keep it clean. Like I said, we are actually in this current week. So today is Tuesday. I will drop this video by tomorrow because I know I promised it last week. And so with my mom's birthday and other things, the whole weekend was kind of gone. So I'm getting it done for you guys now. So I'm going to switch this completely up. I am. So if you want me to do a plan with me, so you can see how I'm going to actually plan my week, I can definitely do that as well. Okay, so every week is the same, you guys, until we get to the next end, which is September. And I didn't even realize this. They got the actual, all the holidays already printed in there. How about that? I didn't know that. So we're just going to go over the covers now at this point, you guys. So September, what we learn becomes a part of who we are. I love these little, oh my God, these little sayings are so cute. So then we got October, one step at a time. November, make way for today. December, grow. January, you can do tons of amazing things, just not all at once. I love that. That is so good. Yeah, focus on one thing at a time, or you will be stressed. February, learn from the heart. I love these. Aren't these nice, you guys? Oh, man. March, do more of what makes you happy. April is just beautiful flowers. May, dreams become goals when you plan. So this is the end of the year, and they're like, look, dreams become goals, you guys, when you plan. That's so true. When you write things down, plan them, look good. Do things that fill your cups. Nice. I like all the little cups. And that was June. And then July, strong hearts, brave spirit. I guess they say by the end of the school year, you had to have a strong heart and you had to have a brave spirit to get to the end of the year. And then this is a checklist. Don't stop until you're proud. I like that. Keep trying, guys. I tell my kids all the time, and they know it. I say, if at first you don't succeed, they say, try again. Whether they happy or sad, they know what to say. The checklist, this is, if you had a full school, you have all these names, but I'm going to figure out how I want to use this. How do you guys use this part? If you have a happy planner, what do you do with this? Like, I just feel like it's just like, I don't know. So I know some people do lesson tracking with it, but I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with it. But anyway, so that is the end. I do want to add some note pages in here. And then live creatively is the back with the apple. And then this is the back of the book. I want to add some note pages, but you guys, this thing is full to the brim. So what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end up taking out half of the year. Like, I think I'm going to end up taking out January through July. All of this going to come out and be just put away. That way my book won't be so, thick and stuffy. It feels stuffed. But, yeah, guys. That's it. But I want to add some note pages in here for notes. So, what do you think? What do you think? Tell me what you guys think about the planner, my teacher planner. And let me know if you want me to do an actual plan with me video as well, because I have got to get this week planned and in the book. All right, I'm not gonna put it back on the stand. I'm like, okay, do I put it? Okay, no, I'm not gonna put it back on the stand. But listen, guys, I appreciate your patience with me regarding this teacher planner and not getting it done last week like I said I was gonna get it done. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And don't forget to comment below and let me know what should I do with that checklist. And do you have a happy planner? Are you planning with a happy planner this year? And do you guys want the Excel sheets that I printed, that I created? Do you like them? Do you want them? Let me know. And then if so, I can create a little packet and I can put it over on my teacher store, so it could be available for print. So let me know about that as well. And other than that, you guys have a good morning, evening, or night. Talk to you later. Bye bye.